Howdy, howdy, folks, and happy Hump Day, yeah! A-Train here with you for another episode of Planet Crafter. Now available on Steam from Meiju Games. The new Moons DLC is out, and we are loving the hell out of this game. It is fantastic. It's lots of fun. Let me turn the music down here a little bit. I was having some... Okay, YouTube is having some technical difficulties. YouTube wasn't showing me that I was transmitting. And I thought, well, what happened? Is my stream coming through? Because my screen on my, whatever the hell this is, YouTube Studio, isn't showing the picture of the screen you see in the upper left-hand corner of it, where it should be. So I'm like, okay, is this not connected or working? And apparently it is. So YouTube, Google, double dumbass on you. Figure it out. All right, so let me hit that. Let me hit this, and then let me go back to this and hit this. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Oh, we're in the Iridium Cave. We're gathering Iridium. Iridium. Is that a new element? It begins with a U or a Y for Iridium. So, last episode, Pearl, a viewer, had a question. We tried something. It didn't work. So, yeah. Not to be thwarted from seeing if we could make it work. Of course, your buddy A-Train decided to take the time to see if he can make it work. And that whole idea was, can you build a base underwater, or portions of your base underwater? Now, in testing, it didn't work because you can't. We tried to have two of these modules, right? If you build doors on the outside, you open the doors, guess what happens? The module fills up with water. Well, then you have to be in the lower module to build the thing of stairs, right? These things, the indoor ladder, okay? And that goes to the level above. It doesn't go to the level below. All right? So that created a little bit of a quandary. It's like, well, this isn't working. I'm going to go get 3 more. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to take that lie back. I'm going to just go grab some iron. Irony is. So, yeah, that was kind of a, well, fail. It was a conceptual success, but execution fail. Because, well, the water had already risen too high. So, the last couple of days, I have been designing and building a new base. And I'm going to fly in this way because you guys aren't going to get to see this yet. So we can test this theory correctly. So here's engineering with our heaters. And that's actually what we're working on right now, is generating more heat. We're going to need to generate more power too. I got Sony speaker this big. Need more power. What we need is a couple. Oh shoot! Did I just make 3 of those? I might have. Ugh. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I can use them. Yeah, we got a little bigger facilities going on here now. I'm just saying. So yeah, this should be a very interesting test, and I wanted to get you all here before. Basically to see it in real time. All right. I didn't want to just say, oh, look what I did. And y'all be like, well, what the hell? So now booking, hopefully, underwater suites for crew members who might so desire one. No, that can't work. What the hell did I just... Oh, I took out the door. Shoo. Oh. Okay. No, see, there. The deconstruction thing's being a little wonky. See, now I'm on build. Okay. Now. Okay. So now here in the past few minutes, I've built another heater. I built another T3 drill. T3. Built another one of these, and 5 more of these. So we're cooking. All right. Still short on aluminum, though. Yes, I have quite the production and storage facility going here. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And then I'm going to show you what we have designed and built. A-Train, where did you get all this stuff? Funny you should ask that. Funny you should ask that indeed. Yeah, so there's the area that's quickly becoming a lake. Ain't nothing left there to collect. I cleared the whole thing out all the way up above what should be well above the water line. So let's look at the base then. So we got our power generation over here. We got our comms antenna up there on the neat deal. I'm gonna actually let me fix that right now while I'm thinking about. Oh, hydration. You're suffering from the dehydration. So let me truck over here and grab a bottle of water and some squish. Sure. I want an iron because I want to go fix that. That comms antenna I want one level higher than it is. And I didn't have the jetpack at the time. So I was kind of finagling it. So I'm hoping I can make this work. Okay, there's that part. And put the comms antenna back on top. Oh hell, I just got lost. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, now it's in my face, but why isn't it working? Oh, I'm probably in the way. All right, look, this is redonkulous. All right, so I need one more iron. I created an outdoor storage area. Actually, a couple of them. Actually, this is empty, isn't it? Yes, that gives me 3 iron. Okay, so now we can make this work. Because it's being stupid. Stupid. Okay. Comms antenna. Tall tower. Sees above everything, right? That's the way it should be. See? Cool? Cool. Could make it even taller, but not going to. One time I made this and I made like stairs all the way around up to it, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. All right. I haven't launched any rockets yet, so we are behind on the development of this particular base. But there's a reason for it, and you're going to start to see that right now. Let's take you on a fly around. So here's where the water level is, probably 6. Yeah, it's at level 6 right now. The base of this frame is at 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about the time it hits 13, it's going to be up to the base of the thing. All right. And then we're going to see. All right. So notice all this area that I'm anticipating being underwater has no exterior access. Okay. You have to go in to the base. Let's see. I think I can go under here. So let's go on the interior tour because it's pretty cool. All right, so we drop down a level and we drop down a second level. Now, this is the upper level that I expect this to be underwater. We'll see. So here's one of the suites. Has a nice view. And in theory, this is going to be underwater. Okay. So then I need to build another stair over there. Here's another suite. Okay. Cool. Then this, in theory, now I'm still waiting on the wall segments that you can put in place of this. So that's a suite. This, in theory, would be the commander's suite because this has the panoramic view. But we're level 21, okay? So hopefully water's going to be above this. Now we go down lower. Now we're at level 15. All right. So over here we have another suite, which has a really nice view. This one should definitely be underwater. This here is a... I think I'm going to put like food stuff in here. It's like a support, just a little alcove. And then over here is the observation lounge with what should be water overhead. So this should be totally encapsulated in water when all is said and done. Windows everywhere. Okay. And I think there's actually the commander's suite is up. Yeah. Over top of this. Now, I thought about doing individual little rooms. The problem is the layout gets a little wonky because I had to stretch so far out to get this far out over the water. If this works, it's going to work spectacularly. If it doesn't, it's going to fail spectacularly. Not maybe as spectacular as Starship's flight did yesterday. At least I got the space. But anyway, I thought about doing individual rooms. You know how I've done individual crew rooms and stuff like that before? The problem gets to be, you know, the height. Like, we couldn't do it here. See how there's not enough room for a full module. And can't do it here because of the terrain. So I had to work with the I mean, even here, I can't get down here. I can't get down here. It's all sloping down this way. I guess if I had come from this direction, it might work better. But nothing here. Everything would have to come out like 2 more steps to be able to get something underneath it. Right? So that's what the problem is. So we're going to see how it works. I mean, in theory, I guess I could put one here. And stretch. I could stretch them this way, but you're not going to see anything but that and this. The view is going to suck. The whole point of the exercise is for you to have a good view out of your room, right? Right? So, anyway. All right, so that's the big deal. Yay. All right, so now I got to go back and do a whole bunch of work now to catch up on things. This is my exterior storage. If you don't know this, you put down one of these grids, you can build basically anything on top of it, including storage. All right, so I got like all this titanium to deal with. I think this is an empty locker because there's nothing left down here. Literally. Okay, there's nothing left. I cleared all the way up to the level across here. I mean, all the way. Look, there's nothing left to pick up. Seriously. If there's something left, I missed it. Oh, well. I cleared this whole... Hey, Dread, what's happening? I'm doing good, bud. How are you? Happy Hump Day, yeah, to you. So, I mean, I cleared the whole damn thing. Did you get your new video card or whatever in? Now, look, here's how high up I'm flying at level 50. Okay, this is well above the water line. Water is only going to come up to like level 20-something. And we're up here at 50. So, yeah. Hello? Hello? There we go. Grab some titanium here real quick. Of course, we got our fob over here. Just grab some titanium. I mean, literally tons of other stuff. And see, here's another exterior storage here with tons of titanium. We'll take this back. But first, we need to top off with oxygen. All right, now, I got to finish searching that ship. This cave may well be melted. It's most of the way melted. So it's not fully melted, but it's getting there. So let's head back yonder. There's still stuff up here to pick up, but that's okay. I wanted to clear that. I cleared all of most of over there, the water areas. I cleared them of resources. So this is all cleared out. And that's why I have like 4,837 of everything but iron, because I built like 50 modules for the base to try to test this theory. Originally, I rebooted the game. Well, I started a new game, and the capsule was over here on this side, because I was going to start building here, and then I thought, well, this is great. It drops off really quick, but the problem is it drops off really quick. And I like the idea over here more of the lagoon setup. I mean, the lagoon's really over there. But I like more this setup here where it's not so deep. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, so now let's go into our big ass storage area. Put some iron in there. Always short on iron and titanium because, well, you build lots of stuff. Plus, I just made a bunch of fruity pebbles. So to clear these out, because like silicon is almost complete. Well, I've actually backed these down. Magnesium, I've still got a ton of. And then cobalt, Oprah Winfrey butt ton of. But now I'm almost out of aluminum. You gotta have aluminum. But now I got a full rack of fruity pebbles. So yeah, that's cool and neat, in a neat and cool sort of way. Let's go over here and grab some water out of our dealio. Alrighty, drink one, put 3 down, and eat a space food. Sure. And there we go. Okay. Now, let's look in the stuffs department. We got some effigies. We got a rocket engine we can play with. We got some fabric, and we got some spacesuits. Is this the one that I was wearing in the other game? The white one? Not exactly. We'll do with this one for now. Sure. Okay, cool. Going to be a pro for... What are the keys to transfer all you... no, you can't do half stacks. So if you want to transfer stuff, you hit Control. Now, this button here does it too, or this button here, but this would move everything in my inventory. If I want to just move the cobalt, I get over top of it, hit Control, boom. It'll move whatever you... And it's just that one item, okay? So if I have, 5 iron and then 5 cobalt, right? And I want to transfer just the iron. You just hit Control, click, boom. Done. Boom. Done. Just like that. That's how you do it. You learned something today. So, now we just wait for the water to rise. So while we wait for the water to rise, Lord willing and the river don't rise, well, we're wanting the river to rise. Oh, let me just check. See, we're at 16.8 MTI. My other game, when I was streaming, we were at 61. So I'm a little behind. And I need to get uranium to get more power. I got Sony speaker this big. Need more power. Need to talk to Mr. Smooth. So let's zippity-doo-dah over to the ship up on the hill. And if you didn't know, you can build exterior stuff on these iron grates. You can even put storage out here. So if you don't have enough space inside or don't want to glom up all your space inside, just build something outside. And I like to put my power, like my nuke things and various, I don't know, things that seem like it would make sense if they were built on a base. Plus it can help you raise them above the eventual water level if you're playing on Prime. There is a melt off and a water level on Humble. I just don't remember what it is. So we're going to find out if indeed our theory comes to pass. And that is, as if your base doesn't have any way for water to get in, which in theory it shouldn't because there's no atmosphere, right? So it's got to be pressurized. Then in theory, water should not be able to get in theory. Let's go hit F. There we go. Oh, that's good stuff. I can use that. All right. Anything else over here? Trash, trash. Ah, stuffs. All right. Grab the stuff. Pop that. I got the T5 backpack now, so we're rocking. We can carry a butt ton of stuff. Like 40 things. No, 35 things. Close. We don't have the tier 2 Destructinator chips, so we can't get those chips. Ah, more stuffs. Spacesuit. All right. This one's just ugly as sin. These are okay. I've already got them in inventory. All right. We're going to start being selective here. We don't need silicon. We don't need magnesium. We'll take the other stuff. Take that, take that. And then we'll leave that stuff, or will we? Oops, that's all that'll hold. Never mind. Move. Okay, so here's a T2 here. Come on. We're not going to destroy that yet. Okay, bioplastic. That's good. That's good. Let's switch U2 out for U2. Switch you out for eggplant, seeds, and check this one. Take you. Oh, nope. Beep, beep, pop, hold. Oxygen's getting a little low. Food is about where we could do that. Water's where we could do that. Oxygen's where we could do that. And we can get this, and we can continue. Aha! Because there's another blueprint microchip. And we got a message. Cargo ship Sorella 4. We read this the other day. Blah, blah, blah. 17 tail. We're hoping to make it. Well, you didn't make it. All right, so this is where you put a power core when you get a power core, and it opens up other aspects of the ship. Oh, another thing. Definitely want that. That's 250. Okay, it's better than some stuff we've got. So we're down to dropping iron. Yeah. Okay. All right, now, one more quick check. We don't need that thing. Now, stuff we can't carry, it's going to drop here, right? So it picked up an iridium. Now, there's another case here. So we'll put some stuff in it, and then we'll go back and pick up what we want, which is the iridium and the aluminum. Got it. We're full. All right, let's get out of here. Got to remember your way out of these places. I say that, and I think I just took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I did not. Chili sounds good. Ooh. Canned chicken. Wait, canned chicken. Chili or chicken or lasagna. Canned. So the chili's not canned and the chicken's not canned, but the lasagna is canned. That don't make no sense. I mean, I'm apt to pick lasagna, but Chili does sound good. What's the temperature like up there? I mean, all those... Chicken is kind of an any time. Chili and lasagna always seem better when it's cold out. Or cooler. Alright, so now we're just going to wait. As we wait, we're going to just sit here and do stuffs to kick our... Oops, I got my stupid thing on. Oh, yeah. Whoa, one. Okay, iridium. Turn off the light. And I'll glow. There's another iridium rod, which is good. This is good stuff right here. All right, I created a bioplastic. Oh, there it is. Boop. Get two of those. We got an aluminum. Oh, we got a bunch of aluminum. Well, we got a few. Okay, and then we got some seeds, which we're going to go swap these two in outside. We don't need this. Well, we do, but not at the moment. Oops, we need... Okay. All right, so now, come over here. Oops, sidestep. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay, there's that. Now, consumables. We got those. We'll pick up an extra O2 canister. We will go cash in our chips. No whammies, no whammies, big bucks. Mining speed. Woo. T3 agility boots. Outstanding. Now that I can use. We can use the mining speed chip too. I mean, it just makes stuff go quicker. So let's go over to product. Actually, it's not just yet. Let's go do the flippy-do switcheroo so stuff gets better while we wait. This is a 200% Pastera seed. We're going to replace it with a 250. Actually, that's a golden... that's a Tusca. That's a 400. Oops. Well, I guess what? 250 is not good enough. You got to be 300 or above. All right. Takes care of that. We might be able to... nope. We don't have a reason to upgrade in here either. These are all the 200, 250s, 200s. Is it? There we go. All right, cool. All right, there's that. Now, boots. We want the agility boots. Oh, are those made here? They are. Okay. Only problem is we don't have any boom boom powder. We got to get the biolab for that first. Damn it. We don't have any methane for that. This we have stuff for. Do I have a T? Oh, this is the T3. Wait, T1, T2, T3, T4. Which chip do I have? The T3. Okay. So we come over here to some Fruity Pebbles. And, oops. We sidestep over to the osmium. And then we turn around and go over the other side for some silicon. And now we can make the T4 mining chip. Sweet. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. So we can ditch that recipe. Now what do we want to do? We could build more heaters. Yeah. We can also... Well, we can't... Damn it. We can't do that without the... Oh! We can build these. Yes! This is what we need. Iridium. We need to find uranium. I think... I'm trying to remember where the uranium deals are. There's two of them on the map. But what we need to be able to do is make rocket engines, which I think takes a iridium rod. And it does. Therefore, we want to mine iridium. So that needs a bunch of stuff on this row, which is osmium, 2 each, his own. And then we need an iridium rod, which we got, and we got the ability to make more. And we need a fruity pebble. We need an aluminum and a titanium. All right, let's go build us a Ooh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Hold, please. Yep, Houston, we have a problem. And that is we aren't producing enough power. How much uranium do I have? I have a uranium rod. It's uranium. It's really hard stuff. Like depleted uranium is used as armor on tanks and armor rounds. So yeah, that'd be a really hard rod. Right. Anyway, shut up, A-Train. Okay, let's switch over to this. So we need three super alloy, 2 bottles of water, and a uranium rod. There's 1, 2, and 3. Remember, we gotta have the recipes for both things. And then we need water. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just 2. We'll drink 1. Okay, cool. So let's go build a reactor. Reactor? I don't even know her. Oh! Now that fixes the power problem. That's like, what, 86 kilowatts? Something like that? It's a lot of power. I'm pretty satisfied with how we have that ship over there cleared. We need to go back and visit that one. So let's roll in here. This is good. Let's not go too far, because you don't have to go too far. Cool. Now, this first level drill will extract all your basic elements: aluminum, cobalt, iron, magnesium, sulfur, silicon, and titanium, and whatever is specific to the biome. In this case, iridium. Okay. So the problem is you just have to come along every once in a while and sort it out, right? And that there you just saw it. It shows you what the biome is. See, iridium. That's what we're looking for. Now, the more advanced drills will sort that stuff out. And by then, hopefully you have robots going, because then they can fly this stuff back and forth and you don't have to fart around with it. Okay. All right. So we just increased our power output. Hooray and huzzah. See, this only produces 86.5. This produces 331. Well, we got to get explosive powder. So let's see if we can find some explosive powder. Oh, an algae generator. That's nice. Now, at some point, this over here is going to start filling up with water, too, when the glaciers and the ice starts melting up there. So we actually... So we have a fob up here. We have a fob up here. Yeah, there's a fob up here. I'm pretty sure there's a fob up here. There better be a fob. Iron, silicon. Okay, yeah, there's a fob. Shoo. All right. Now, I think I already searched part of this ship, if not most of it. And again, you guys saw most of this the other day. Ah, food. Food is good. That is not the food bin. This is the food bin. I have lots of water here, too. Hooray. All right. So... yeah, so you guys saw me go through this on the other playthrough. So really, I mean, all I've done is step back. Turn the lights on. Okay, lights on, fights on, and go see what we can see. If I haven't cleared stuff out already. Haven't totally. We'll take this outside. And then we already got, like, more of those. Yeah, this ship is where you come to get a bunch of your vegetable seeds. They'll be laying like right here and stuff. In little glowy, silly packet looking things. Alright, cool. Alright, this side's clear. Okay, we just went back out. That's fine. Whoa, splat. Guys, feel free to ask questions in chat if you have some. Okay, so there's that. There's our iron buildup. And we'll put this here. Oh, that's the one. Sipho. This is the one that's cool. This is the one I like. Because the one I've got on looks a little goofy with the amount of orange. And the orange, white, and black. It looks silly, right? So let's switch that out for this one. This is the one we were wearing on the other game. So this one has just more white. So yeah, cool. I like it. So let's put this back in here. This is stuff we need to take back to base. The aluminum, the fabric, the iridium, the uranium. Speaking of. Okay. Let's do that. These are 250% modifiers. Okay. We'll take this. Oh, you know what? Hell with it. Let's take all of it. Okay. We'll let that keep growing. And... oh, let's go this way. Wait. Let me think this through. Just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Right? 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon. We have a fob, so we can replenish oxygen. Over this way, spoiler alert. If it's uncovered. I think it's on the other side of this rock. Is this. So now, here's what we're going to do. Build a fob. Recharged O2, even though we've got it. Now, this is an underground base that somebody built. Lerma seed, okay. So, canister, boom. Our ship crashed on this planet for an unknown reason. Many of us died on impact. Some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I've tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try to find some water. Oops. Sucks to be you. All right, Lerma seed we don't need. This stuff we can use. Give me a chip. Give me... oh, you know what? This is good. That's good. Now, is there anything we want to switcheroo? Yeah, you know what? We don't need this. We don't need this. We want this. We don't need this, this, or this. We'll take this. And... all right, our food's down a little bit. Yump. That doesn't even fill us up all the way because it's only 40%. Our water's down. Gulp. Figures that takes that. And then we got room to take all that. And... another iridium. We could... yep, you know what? Hell with it. Now we don't have to come back here. Okay. This is all there is on this one. Cool. All right, now, so we got our fob here. We can duck in here. We'll come back and recycle it later. Back to base. Get the base in your face. So now we have a drill working iridium and we have a drill working aluminum. Jesus. What's going on here? What did we just unlock? I just missed the memo. I was looking at my phone, which figures. But I'm reading a message from my boss. Okay. All right. So we got lots of stuffs. We got stuffs that can go here. That would be this and this. And this. Boom. Lots of fabric. That's good. We've got a food packet that can go here. Boom. That's getting filled up. So we're going to separate out water and food here before too long. All right. Aluminum. Done. It's looking like Christmas here. With silver, green, and red. Now. 5, 10, 18. Right? I can math, and that's 18. You want to keep some iridium separate. Now we're going to be mining. We're mining it, so that's not too much of a concern. That Fruity Pebbles is full. This one is now there. That was a pretty good haul. Chippy Chip time. T2 GPS satellite suite. And the fence. Boo. Hiss. Okay. We're starting to move stuff along. This must have been what I just got that I didn't notice. The algae generator would be great. Let's look at building one of those. Q. Oh, I got to build these too. Crap. Okay. Algae generator first. So we need a water and eggplant. Do I have eggplant? I do not. What an idiot. How do you not have eggplant? Well, I'll tell you how I don't. Because I took eggplant out of these. So, now, we build a couple of food growers. So now I need 2 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 water. We'll go ahead and do 3. And it's going to become important to grow the simple stuff. Eggplant, squash, not so much. I need more on me anyway. I need one of those on me too. Okay. All right. So let's put this. I don't think this is going to be the final location for this. I'll probably build a mess hall somewhere along the way. Let's just put this right. Okay, whatever. Now, seeds are down the hall. We'll do 2 eggplant and mushroom. We'll go ahead and start getting mushrooms going. Mushrooms are used to make bioplastic. Eggplant is used to make fertilizer, I believe. Okay, so can't believe that. Oops, that was a major malfunction on my part. All right, this is what we need. Grass spreader. So this we can work with. So we need bottles of water. And 4 of these would be good. It takes 2 bottles of water, which means we need 8. I don't have 8. So 2 will be enough for now. 2, well, wait. 2 aluminum, 2 magnesium. And 2 lerma plant seeds. Everything serves a purpose. There's very little you can just blow off and say, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to put these way over here, just out of the way. And these you don't have to put the seed in. They put the seed in automatically. The flower stuff, you have to put the seed in. Cool. There we go. All right, let those do their thing. Now, since we're out this direction, and if you remember my Season 1 base that was over here, this was the lagoon. And I've cleared this out. Also, pro tip, spoiler alert, gold case under there. So I gotta start getting the bio stuff going so that, all right, now see how we've got everything here, but aluminum's, you know, the key thing. So then we just fly this all back. Actually, what the hell seed is that? Oh, whatever. I really hope this plan works. We need to launch some rockets too, so we gotta get our rocket program going. All right, so we recovered that right now. We need explosive powder for that. Okay. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff. Put the aluminum here, cobalt here, iron here, magnesium here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go, oh wait, these are done. Now, beans you will eventually use to make superfood. Whoops. Let's see where we're at. Where's our water level at now? I think we were at 8. Oh, we're up to the footings. Oh, now we're at 8. We were at 5, so now we're up to 8. So, you see, a little swimmy swim action here. I'm excited to see how this turns out. I just hope I didn't pull the trigger too soon on doing this video. I think we're accelerating the process, so that'll be good. All right. That said, you know what? Let's go build another one of these. So basically it's everything but titanium and a super alloy. Oops. And then we'll put this one out. No. Why put it somewhere else? Put it next to the one you got. Or in the vicinity of. Cool. Alright, until we get the water deal on the lake. That's water life collector. Oh, here, lake water collector. So this will stock up to 10 bottles of water at a time. So that works out really good. Lots of water production there. What we need is the biolab. We need the biolab. I'm curious to see this interior stairs thing too. And it seems stupid to me that it unlocks so late. Hydration critical. Suffering from the dehydration. Oh, we're out. Chomp. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? What an idiot. No, we're not. I don't have anything. There. Fix that problem. I forgot. We had a whole case full of ice. Ice, ice, baby. Too cold. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Okay, we're back to making these things. So now we need 3 magnesium, 3 aluminum, and 3 lerma seeds, and that'll get us kicking in the ass here. Sweet. Okay. This will get the biomass stuff moving and grooving and all that good stuff. Fly over here. Plunk one down here-ish. Whoops. That was not a good sign. Those use more power than I expected. Energy, 13.8 per second. Huh. Whoops. Houston, we have a problem. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. Do I have enough stuff to make? Hello? Hello? Are you telling me I can't? Oh, thank you. There. Okay. All right, need that. And then we need 3 fruity pebbles and 2 water. Right? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go make another reactor. I see it. Get right in the middle here so we get nuked real good. Like a hot pocket. Power restored. Okay, cool. So yeah, the biomass stuff. Okay, cool. That's a lot. That's more of those, and I normally build like 3 of those, but this should get it moving because I like to move it, None yet? Really? Don't tell me it's because it's right next to another one. Oh, you know what? Power was down for part of the time too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. All right. This now, I feel like maybe we've turned the corner on stupid stuff. Let's look at how our numbers are going up. Okay. Let's look at how our numbers are going up. Biomass is going up, which is good. The other numbers don't seem to be going up too good. Huh. Okay. These do create pressure. Almost the same as these. These burn a lot more energy, but they also extract stuff for you. Well, and these also create heat. These create a little bit of heat. These create a lot of heat. So the ore extractor really is a good thing. You just have to account for the energy consumption. Hey, what's happening, Thad? Shaking, buddy. How are you? For those of you who don't get the Big Dome reference, that's for when I was playing Planet Base. So that was with the previous terraforming. Well, it wasn't terraforming. It was a base building game. This is a terraforming game. Two different things. So we could try putting a couple of drills out. A couple more drills, I guess. Wait. I have an idea. Drills generate pressure. Flower spreader would be good. We're working our way towards this. This is great. The gas extractors, when you can get methane and nitrogen cartridges. Of course, then you want to get to the T2 ore extractor and the T3, and then you select what it extracts. So let's look to kick some pressure in the ace. Do a couple more drills, I think. 46. I need explosive powder. And to get explosive powder, I've got to have this stupid thingamabobber. Where the hell do I even go to? Oh, here it is. Like, where's my base laid out? See, now we're trying to get some of this geared up. Ah, here it is. Biomass. At 865 grams, then we get the biolab. That's where we make the boom boom powder. Okay, so this is important. So yeah, the biomass thing, now we're finally getting caught up on. That's where I was slow on the drop. All right, very good. Now, let me do this. Let's make another cabinet over here. Actually, I'm going to make two. And so consumables, do I have this in the right position so that, there, good, there. If you, so see how it's, these things, if you go right here, you can tuck them back into the wall really good. You can actually tuck them back to back really close. But see, when you get the vestibule to the edge of the module, it won't build. So you have to come out a couple of steps like that. And then you can build. And then that allows you to put 3 of them in the space of one module. So, yeah. Not ready. Okay, so when these are ready, we're going to do... Hey, David, what's happening? Are they doing a planet base too? Did I miss a memo? I mean, after their, what was it, Dawn of Man game came out? Who was that? Madruga Studios? Madruga Works. Dawn of Man didn't interest me much. But if they do a Planet Base 2, I would just be happy if they kept it simple. When they are yellow, you can build the cabinets. When they're yellow, no, it's when they're green. Really? That didn't make sense. All right, let's look. All right, when they're red, you can't build them. What you're saying is when they're yellow. Oh, you can build them when they're yellow. Oh, I did not know that. See, they clip through the walls, but that's okay. Okay, that's a new one. I learned something today. So then that allows you actually to tuck them back further. Huh. Okay. Well, until I mean, here. Okay. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. That makes a lot of sense now. It would allow have more room in the hallway. Okay. So this one's empty. So let's take this stuff. Whoops. Basically dump it all over here. Okay, so cool. Thanks for the tippage. So yellow is good. So We can go back that far. Can we? No, we can go this far. All right, that leaves more room in the hall. I like it. Cool. All right, so let's do food, water. Oh, wait. Shoot. Consumables. This is going to be oxygen, and then this is stuffs. Whoa, no, no, no. And that's where basically all this stuff is going to go, except these. Cool. All right, now this. Now we go 1, 2, 3, grab. Cool. All right, so this is going to be we're going to call it biofood because we're using it for bioprocesses. 2028. Right. No, I knew you could build them on the seams, but I always just brought them out until they were green, which brought them out to about here. Right? You saw where I had them. Damn, that being the case, oh man. So you can see where how far I've got these pulled out. And then if you come down here, you'll see the backs can clip like that. So I may be able to actually back those up against each other closer. But I you know what? I'm not going to mess with it. I've got it nice and centered. It's nice and pretty. Nice big open space. This could actually be more space, but whatever. Okay. Fabric. Okay. So basically we need 4 fabric and 2 iron. We're going to test our theory that didn't work out the other night, David. 2 iron. This is actually a different base. We're going to come down here and then go. Is this the observation lounge? This is the observation lounge. This is where the action's going to happen first. So yeah, let me show you what I did. Remember the other night Pearl was asking about this and we were trying to figure out how to do this. Here's one cabin. There's the observation lounge. Up here are 2 more cabins with the corner window. One here, one here. And then at the end of the hall, I'm waiting to get the solid wall part. This is the commander's cabin with the panoramic view. And see, we even got top glass in the observation lounge. So we're just waiting for it to flood. Hey, there's the biolab. Hooray. And so I have no access to the exterior on the lower 3 decks. This is just a transfer here. Now we're back up on the main deck. So to show you what this looks like, this is what it looks like. So you got the 2 cabins here on the left. You got another cabin below. You got the commander's cabin, and then you've got the observation lounge. And now we wait. So now we're at level 9. And these will flood at level 17, 19. Well, they'll be underwater. I'm hoping we'll be at 25. 25, 26. If we're at 26, it'll be perfect. And I think that's about the height that the water comes up to. Maybe 28. All right, so now we just got the great news that we get to build a biolab. Hooray. And we've got all the components for that. Sweet. Aluminum. I don't need 3 or 2. 1. And then I need 3 fruity pebbles. And then we need 2 osmium. How much power is this going to use? 40 energy. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Ooh, that's close. Okay. Well, we got to have it. I think maybe we'll come off this direction. Or we could just build it upstairs. Oh, you know what? Upstairs is a good idea. Let's... Yeah, this looks like a good place for a stick up right here. Except it's backwards. And it's still sideways. Okay, there. I think we're good. Hooray. All right. Now we can start making boom boom. Hooray. So what do we need that for? We need it for a destructinator. We need it for... That's the destructinator. We need boom boom powder. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what we need it for. Click. Iridium and sulfur. What was it? 2? That is not sulfur. How did I bollocks that up? Where'd the sulfur go? Where the hell did the sulfur go? I mean, I know where to go get it, but the hell did I just miss? I had sulfur. Oh, there it is. It wasn't showing up. I can't remember if it's 2 or 1. All right. So we're going to have to go do something stupid. But if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? 2 sulfur, 1 iridium. Cool. All right. All right. Water, super alloy. We're going to get all that from that. Okay. Plus the 3 rods. Yep. Now, here's the difference. That puts out 86. That puts out 331. So 4 of these are going to put out, what is that? Dude, wait a minute. That's going to throw the math off completely. Actually, I was only going to take 3 of them offline. So, okay, let's do this real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Biofood is this. Consumables are this. And actually, the squash can be used as bio. You know what? We'll take the squash, put them in there too. Cool. Miss most of Monday. Okay, cool. That's fine. I get it. It's all good. Family comes first. All right, so here's what we need. We have 7 kilowatts of power. Food level low. Okay, there's that. There's that. What we need is to tear down 3 of the nuclear reactors. And then we need to build one big one, which replaces basically 4 to 1. So we're going to have about 86 is our net gain. But then we're going to go searching here. Okay, so now we shut the base down effectively. And now we restart the base. There. And that's how we do that. Oh, you do get unlimited oxygen for the vehicle? Oh, that's cool. But isn't that an ad? Isn't that an add-on at a later point? It's like a tech upgrade or something. All right, now let's see. We should have like 80 to 100. Okay, we're right at 80. All right, that makes sense. Okay, we are in dire need of... oh, I got stuffs. We're in dire need of uranium. So that said, we need to plan one of these. I think there's a closer uranium site to where we are, though. We need to hit the osmium cave. Oops. Okay. So we can go build a drill in the osmium cave. We'll put that as close as we can to... Well, we got 2 options of ways to approach it. I thought it connected from the iridium cave, but maybe it just connects from the sulfur area. Let's go see if we can get some water here. There we go. We're going to get that water collector here, lake water collector too, pretty quick. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. I'm A-Train. If you have questions, we got answers. If not, we'll make something up. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we can get to the osmium cave up there by that ship, but there's a second way into it, and I think we have to go to the sulfur cave. Or we have to go through the sulfur area. Oh, no, wait, there it is up there. No, that's the way to the sulfur area, I think. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Stinky. Yeah, over there I think is the way, the other entrance to the osmium cave. What do we got in here? Food, water. Whoa. Why'd everything just turn green in there? That was weird. Yep, here it is. This is the osmium cave. So it's about the same distance from the base either way. See? Osmium. Cool. And there's sulfur in here too. So we're going to build us a hoopajoop. Cool. Let's gather some sulfur. We'll take that back with us. Whatever we can find here in the cave. That's ice that's still melting. Because I think that opens into the zeolite cave. Spoiler alert. Yeah, this hasn't fully developed through yet. This ice hasn't melted, but on the other side of it is up at that ship. There's more osmium in there to collect. We've already cleared this lower portion. Okay. Now we've cleared everything. Back into Stinkyville. We're over here and replenish our oxygen. Okay, and I'm carrying extra food and water. Not quite there yet for food. Now, if you go out to the east, you go out to the ship. If you go, to the north. If you go to the west, you come to the sand waterfall where you find super alloy. And I'm not totally sure, but I think there's a cave here or something. Nope, there's just shiny sand. Man, it's raining like a cow peeing off flat rock here. I think this has replenished since we were here last. With a trunk. I think we've already kind of checked the trunk. We got the junk from the trunk. Okay. I think we're about... Man, we're getting tons of super alloy, which is great. Osmium! Sweet. Thought there was a cave here somewhere. I was right. We're almost out of stuff. Okay, now, definitely taking that. Okay. Water, food. Okay. Oxygen, we can consume that too. We want this. We want the osmium. That's a pretty good seed. We'll burn the O2 canister to take that. And that'll do, pig. We can always come back. There's more osmium. But now we just cashed in on osmium. We set up an osmium mine. We're heading back to base. Let's see what's at this case. What's in the case? Stuff we can use, but we'll have to come back and get it. Eventually, you'll unlock the teleporter, which is super cool because, like a fob, you can carry that. You may be right. I may be crazy, and just may be a lunatic we're looking for. I didn't. I just quoted him. Now, this is the great thing about the jetpack, and oh wait, I unlocked T3 boots, didn't I? I don't think I built them. Oh, there's a good one. Yes, sir. That ups our speed. Fruity Pebbles. Okay. I think everything outside is already at this level or above. Yeah. It's Nulna seeds or above. These are Tonka seeds, Tuska seeds, whatever, and then the golden seed. So, oh, you know what? This down here, this is not. Switch. Boom. Okay. That upgrades that. Right? It was Scooby-Doo. Nuts. Okay, we don't need this blueprint up right now. We need more of this. Which means we need uranium. We need to upgrade our this. I can do that. Wait. I don't need that to upgrade though. T1 jetpack, super alloy, sulfur, osmium, and aluminum. I got those things. Nice. All right. Now, we have a rocket engine. So we need to start getting some rockets up into space. So let's look at our pressure and heat. Huh. I think the heat would be the smart way to go. So let's go look up the recipe. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, is the magnetic field. That's the pressure multiplier. This is the heat multiplier. This is uranium. So 2 super alloy, 3 cobalt, and the rocket engine. And then did I upgrade my boots? I did not. Excuse me. We're going to upgrade our boots real quick. So we need 2 super alloy and the boom boom powder. We have that available. Now we can run faster, we can fly faster. Awesome. All right, 2 fruity pebbles and 3 cobalt. We got that in mass. All right, let's go make a uranium rocket. Well, a heat multiplier rocket. All right, and now this is going to get interesting. Yeah, sky is clear, range is clear. 3, 2, 1, go. It doesn't even clear out of sight before the effects take place, which is a little weird to me. I mean, give it 30 seconds, right? All right, so now we got to track these. They're going to land all around us. Actually, you know what? We don't have to track them. Let's set up for another one. Because we know the general idea of where they're going to appear. And it takes a while for all the debris to clear out. So it's easier to get to the... Okay, so there they are. There's some over there. There's one over there. There's probably some over there-ish. And there's probably somewhere they crashed down over in the lake. So we'll fly around and look for that stuff. But for now, boom. 3, 2, 1, go. We'll send out another one. Thinking about that, that might not have been the smartest idea at the moment. So let's see if maybe we can get in and out of here quickly. Oh, it's coming right for us! Holy shnikey! Maybe if I hide out here in the ship. Here. Let's hide out in our little safe haven because we're totally safe in here. Totally. Tell me I got a water bottle. I do. Oh, I got ice here too. Jeez. Are we done? You done? Ah, there's the spot we're going to check. Okay. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done fapping around here? Trying to kill me? You summoned the uranium. All right. Now, we're going to have to kind of do this. Okay, see, this one's kind of partially cleared up. There's the core right there. Don't touch that. Don't put your tongue to it, at least. Yeah, that's the funky core of the deal. All right, now. So what happens is all the schmutz rocks disappear over time, and then if you fart around long enough, the uranium will disappear. But you have several minutes. This is the case with uranium or iridium. Hello? We're going to hope that we get about 27. 25 would be great. Okay, I think that's those three. There should be more over here, and it looks like there is. Just gotta hope we can get to it. There's one. Oh, there we go. Cope. All right, those are clear. Now, these asteroids will give you 3 to 5, 4 or 5 usually each of whatever it is, iridium or uranium. See, all glowing around. Nice. Hello? Cool. There's the core. And you see they more or less crash down the same spot. So, this makes this a little mo better. There's some. Okay, so there's that part. Now, let's go over here. No, that's not a crash site. Usually something crashes down over this way. But maybe it didn't this time. Oh, or maybe it did. And when you have low areas like this, sometimes you gotta go for a swim. This is, especially if you're getting the super alloy meteors, okay? You really want, they come down kind of where you are when you summon them. You become like, oh, we must head into the house and dump these off real quick. You become ground zero. Nice. You know what? You know what? Did I not pick those back up? There's another nuke reactor. And we got another rod worth right there. Let's grab this stuff real quick. Boom, 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 boom. No. Boom, boom. Just gonna put this in here. Grab a O2 canister. We need to make more of those. All right, let's go find. Now we got enough to build another one of those reactors, and if I can find enough to build a second one, that's gonna be just brilliant. Brilliant. See how the rocks are disappearing? There's 3. All right, we know we have enough to make 1 rod. Shoot. Blockheads, move. Move, jerks. Thank you. Now look, actually, it released them, and now that started rolling downhill. All right, so these ought to disappear before too long. Maybe I can get to it. Not quite. There's 6 more. Oh, wait. There's 7. Need 9 to make a rod. I think I see a crash site over here. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe it's just a rock. Crap. So I cleared this entire frickin' area of all the resources. All of them. There's our capsule. And your capsule crashdown site is random on this map. It will be in this lake area, but it's in a random location. This looks like an asteroid crash site. Aha! Any more? Oh, yep, there is more. It's this way. Right there. Alright, cool. Alright, so that got that. Let's see if we can get back over here and get this. And then we got to DD him out. You know what? Let's just DD right now. Now, we do a couple of iridium rockets. That'll increase the pressure. That helps. Really, as soon as you can start making rockets, you should make rockets. I really drug my feet because I farted around and spent all this time doing this. Just for the testing that base idea. Just because a viewer asked about it. So, Pearl, I hope you're watching. And this is for you. Hey, could somebody move this thing? Wait, maybe I can get to the other side. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see. Any other... 6... Man, it seems like there should be more. There should be more. Okay, water's rising. We're going to find out soon. Sploosh. Aha, there is more. I think you get like half a dozen or so meteors per summoning. Maybe 8 or 9, which would mean 40 to 45. Waterfront property. Where are we up to? Like 11 now? 12. Cool. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to build the reactor first. 3 bottles of water, a super... Oh, we got to make boom boom powder. So that's 2 sulfur, 1 iridium. I think. Cool. And then we just need water. Just add water. And drink some water. And get some iron. So we make a new platform. Actually, I don't need to make a new platform because I can take that little one offline. But we'll make a new platform. Because why not? And actually, now... Shut it. Cool. I mean, we could put that little one back online. But that's one more uranium rod that we have in the inventory. So now, oh yeah, okay. So now we have enough to do. But do we need to save a rod for something? We need uranium for rocket engines. What else do we need uranium rods for? I don't think we need them for anything at the moment. Well, I want those T4 drills. I need a T4 drill. T4 drill is super efficient. Oh, that's going to be a while too. So we need to put up the heat. Well, that was the heat we just put up, right? We're looking for these numbers to go up. But as we stand here looking at them, see, this is crawling up. Well, actually, that's going up at a decent clip. Biomass is not too impressive at the moment, but it'll get there. Right, I got to find the uranium caves. I forget. I think there's one off to the east. Oh, I need to frickin' build a rocket engine. All right, so let's do this. Let's do one more reactor. That will take care of our power for the foreseeable future. Power's everything in this game. You just gotta keep making power. Okay, got that, and I just need one more bottle of water so I don't cut into my consumable. That and that. This is going to seem kind of silly, but this is kind of how I like to lay this out. Eventually, these will get replaced with fusion reactors to an extent, because you got to have the pink crystals for those. All right, awesome, awesome sauce. So let's get a. All right, we've taken care of a power issue for a while. Heat we could actually work on. Well, that's what we're going to do now. Well, heat is actually, now we got to do the pressure rockets. So the iridium rockets. So we need, we're going to do 2 of them. So boom, boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have enough iridium rods? I do. Okay. So we can go start collecting iridium. Now we have 2 rocket engines to work with. And I'm trying to think. You need a rocket engine plus a super alloy. And what? Silicon. 2 super alloy. All right, so we need six of those. Remember, we're doing 2 of them. Cool. And then we'll just stand up there and watch the impact points. Now give us more iridium. All right, ready? Sky is clear, range is clear. 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as this clears off, as soon as it clears off the pad, I think there's a uranium mine or cave over there. So there's 1, 2, okay. Ouch, right on top of that. That should make it easy to get to that. I like it. Where the hell was that? I heard another one. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's convenient. I think 1 went down in the water. Six and 7. Okay. All right, so there's 2 right there and 1 right there. And that's good. When it lands on a slope, that usually helps because it scatters the crap. And then it's easier to get to. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. So this one's going to land right over there where the other one did, right there. Boom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1 in the water. Okay, in the middle of the lake, just west or south of the comms tower. Awesome. That one went over there. That one went over there. So that's 2 right in that local area. That's good. One in the lake, kind of the same place we found that uranium. We done? I think we're done. Circular search pattern. We want to start with the older stuff first, so let's start to the west. There's a core. There's a core. So there's your... See? It's nice when it lands on a slope because it scatters more of the rocks around. And you don't have to wait as long to come collect your loot. Although we may have only gotten 4 out of it. Wait, let's see. Anything else? Of course, when it does this, it can also roll down into the water, which is not a big deal because you can swim. Ah, see? So you got to watch for that. This one may need some cleanup before we can get to it. Is it? Where's the core? Was up here, which means aha. That's convenient. This is real convenient. I like it. Oh, this one landed on our fob. Thanks, jerk. That's where you're going next time. I really kind of think, I mean, the meteors will kill you. I think they should damage your base. Ooh, that was close. Like in Planet Base, They can damage your domes. Your people can die. Just a little more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm all about the realism in the games. A-Train, it's a game. Yeah, I know, but you know what? A lot of games people play are things you could actually do in real life. I can't do this in real life. Oh, look, we still found uranium. Hello. Is there any more over here? Damn. This new jetpack flies. Boy, it gets and goes. It's an S&G special, as my dad would call it. Sheet and get. Sheet and get. Alright. There's more uranium. Let's grab that. It's kind of the priority. Because uranium allows us to build more rocket engines. Inventory full. Oh, you know what? That's available. That's available. We might as well eat that. So there's 3 more slots. We got a fob right next to us. So there's it. Alright, so now we gotta come back here. Let's get back to base. It would probably be smarter if I went to the fob and dumped it off in the fob. Because there is a clock ticking on those things, but you saw there was still uranium around. Right? So again, we're not worried about the individual stuff because we're mining this too. That's good. That's more rocket engines to build. Hooray. Give me some Aerotech. APCP. Ammonium perchlorate composite propellant. The hell is that, A-Train? That's the stuff used in mid and high power rocket engines. It was used, it's the propellant in the space shuttle solid rocket boosters and in a lot of your solid booster rockets. Aerotech is a consumer producer of rocket propellant and motors. So if you built rockets like Estes rockets and stuff, little black powder motors, okay, you can only go up to like a certain level with those. Here we are. Okay, so when you get up to like, because Estes makes F class and G class motors, which are 29 millimeter, I think. Yeah, because D's and E's are 24, F's and G's are 29. Yeah, so so yeah, your bigger, higher flying kits. But when you get serious, then you start looking to fly your higher impulse rockets, and the G64 is like the highest you can fly without being level 1 certified with National Association of Rocketry or EEE Rocketry Association. So now we need to be cognizant of the fact that we are on, actually we can take care of that right now. Make sure there's nothing down here. We're going to just kick over to our fob. This is why you build fobs everywhere. This is the lagoon. I like this little area. So on my first season playthrough, this was the algae growth side of the lagoon, and this was the swimming side of the lagoon. Anyway, so you start getting into the G-class motors, and they do make composite motors for smaller. I mean, you can get like a C motor. It's a little 18 millimeter. Holy shnikey! You see there's uranium up there on the hillside. It means, oh, there's a bunch over here. Hello. Some of it's hidden by the schmutz from the iridium rocket. Oh, damn. Priority. Priority. Good. Are we full? One more. Nice. All right, there's more iridium up here. We are full up. So yeah, then you got to certify. To certify, you got to fly like an H-class motor, like an H-128. White Lightning is a really good, and the White Lightning is the there's a deal they put in the propellant to put out a lot of white smoke, so it looks really cool. And then there's like a blackjack, which puts out a lot of black smoke, but also burns at a lower thrust curve. I know I'm talking a lot of rocket science stuff here. There's a Blue Thunder, which puts out a really pretty blue flame with very little smoke. Pretty good impulse. So anyway, kind of neat stuff. But yeah, you got to do that. So I don't even know how I got on that subject. But it doesn't matter because I was talking rockets and you guys learned something. Dang, this wedged in here pretty good, huh? Now you don't want to jump because you will get your ass kicked. It will hurt you. So just use your jump jet. I'm just hitting the space bar. Just kind of control the descent speed. Anything else over here? We clear on this side? How much schmutz do I have? Oh, you know what? I don't have any consumables on me, so I want to be careful about that. So yeah, rocketry is awesome. I'm level 1 certified with NAR. Nope. Iridium rods are your friend. Now we're going to be able to make heaters. More heaters. Okay, cool. All right, let's grab some consumables. I need to make some more O2 canisters for backup. Okay. Really, you would not believe how much cobalt I've got stored around in various places. There we go. That should last. I do not need that one cobalt. I mean, look, I got a whole nother thing full of them. All right. Anything else you all want to know about rockets? Oh. Is it test time? It's go time, baby. Oh, I hope that's just a reflection. No. I'm going to be so upset if this failed. Oh my God, that looks like the reflection, but oh no. And this is going to be BS if the modules flood. That's going to be garbage. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to tell the devs, it's like, look, y'all, seriously, these things are built for space, right? Why would they flood if they're built to hold pressure against no atmosphere? Okay, that's the ship, or is that uranium? That looks like uranium. It is uranium. Cool. Anything else? There's the ship. Oh, this is going to suck. I put a lot of work into this. Like I'm afraid there's water in there. And that's going to be stupid. Oh my God. BS. Damn it. Shoot. Well, that sucks. Well, okay. There you go. There's the answer to the question. You cannot build underwater base. Can't do it. So, don't bother. We got screwed. Damn. I was really hopeful. Man, that's disappointing. Everything is secure down there, too. There is no way water could get in. Well, that was a waste of time. So now I have to decide if I want to continue this or drop back over to the other. Although now, really, with that much power, we're over halfway to the to where the other one is. I may continue playing along on this one. Damn. Man, that's disappointing. Can you tell I'm disappointed? That's disappointing. I probably need to do a water, food, and oxygen. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. It's such a good looking base, too. Man. Can't be because of the windows, can it? No, the whole thing's under. The whole thing's under. Shoot. We're level 17. Great idea. Epic fail. So, sorry, Pearl. I hate to tell you, but it don't work. Now, if we're up at water level, and this level will flood next, but up at this level, I think, oh shoot, I thought I took one of those apart. This level might be our dive access level. So I don't think water's going to get to the level where I'm standing on. Okay, it will get at least some part to that level. And if that's the case, then we may be able to, I mean, we could use it like an airlock to go out and dive, which is kind of cool. But all in all, just poo. Poo, poo, poo. Oh well. Oh, well. Custer had a plan, right? Remember all that iron and stuff I said we went through? It's back. Titanium. All right, we're in a titanium overflow here. Whoops. Oh well. At least it comes apart easy. Alright, now this is it for down here. Oops. Sploosh. Yeah, all that's going to have to come apart. All right, we're full. This may be water level here, where I'm standing. 27 is going to be borderline water level. Have to put in a new support structure and stuff. Man, oh man. Now this could become our dive center. So then what we'll do is put a door here. Oh man, there's another one out here. I stack these so that, you know, if you hadn't noticed, I'm kind of in the details part. Details matter. Now, you may be thinking, A-Train, what the hell are you going to do with all this stuff now? You don't have space for any of it. Yeah, this is true. However, you can turn it into super alloy. All right, where was it? Here. All right, that leaves this, which, again, may be our dive platform. So actually, I think what I'll do is just put this right there. And in theory, water will not come above this level. In theory. Otherwise, we're going to have to back this up and establish a new dive platform level. I don't have a door on this side of the base, though. So, you know what? Let's just use some of the... Oh, how do I not have any iron? Holy crap. this. Well, that means I need one more too. Oops. And we'll leave this here. I think I've got redundancy there I can get rid of too. Let's see. Okay, so if I don't have, that's dumb. Didn't think that through. Oops. Nope, didn't think that through. Meant to put a door over there. Hello? It's weird. Sometimes you'll have just an absolute metric ass ton of stuff. And other times you don't. Alright, so let's put the door there. Does that work? Okay, that's in the way. But that can be moved. That's easy enough. Problem solved. Put it right here. Cool. Now, step out, jump. Now, this vexes me. Now that would work. Some of these are just like in a resting position. They're not going up like that. Normally you can go up into the compartment like that. But this works. Okay. So now. That works. And then let's do that. Cool. Now that may work nice. 58536 minus 661. Okay. So we are at 770. Wait, which way am I facing? $585. Okay, so that's going to be in the northwest quadrant of the map, right? If I think of XY axis, it's negative when you go left, and it's positive when you go up, and negative when you go left. So I think that's in the northwest quadrant. Okay, so for now, this is what we're going to stick with. And we'll see. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? This is going to be a airlock, or a water lock, as it were. I kind of want this to go down lower. There you go, kind of like that. Well, yeah, there, that's better. Yeah, perfect. So then you go onto the platform and then you walk in here. Okay, so this, that lower level, that next down, if something happens here, it's no loss. We'll keep this, probably get rid of that, keep this one, and then just make this the airlock. Out to swim. Okay, now I've got some stuff I can build like this. The only thing is, with the water level still rising, it's a little bit weird. And this is part of the reason why I wanted to build on this side as opposed to the other side. What's on the other side of the... Oh, nice. T2 biodome. We have tons of power. And now this is going up at a good clip. You get those rockets up, that's what you want to see moving up quick. Now, ideally, you want to see these numbers all climbing in front of you. Like, we sit here and watch. 21.26 parts per billion, 22.27, 21.28. There. That's going up. We can see it. This is going up. We can see it. This is going up. We can see it. This is a little on the slow side, but we really haven't developed the biomass aspect yet. So if we hit this and we look at the T2, where is it? Oh, here it is. So this generates a crap ton of oxygen, and it generates plants. We got to make bacteria samples, which we need algae for. So that's why we're doing the algae generator. So we need biofood, and we're going to build 2 of them. All right, so we need 1 more magnesium and 1 more fruity pebble. Boink. That should be enough for 2 of them, right? Nope, I gotta get 1 more bioplastic. Cool. Now, so we have 2 bioplastic, 2 eggplant, 2 water, 2 superalloy, 2 magnesium. Swell. And this would be perfect. If you have this set up at water level, then this is great. Because now you can do your algae like this. Boom. And then like this. Boom. And it'll be super easy to collect. In fact, it's even better if you do the ramp that comes, instead of the flat platform, you do the ramp so you just walk out and walk down into the water. All right, so we need to go to the other side of the aluminum field then. All right, so that's got that cooking. And then we can work on that. I feel like I want to go clear the osmium cave. Let me clear these first. Whoops. But now stuff's cooking along. We got 600 kilowatts of power. Now we're closing on this. And this number's coming up. The heat number's coming up. So what's our next? That's the T4 heater. And we're going to start producing oxygen when we build that biodome too. So that's a big deal. All right, the other side of that field you said? Oh, it's up on the hillside, isn't it? I remember. Osmium may be something we need. We got that. We got that. We got that. We need to go clear our aluminum mine thingy, and titanium is in overflow. Cool. All right, so now we got a bunch of shizzle. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's all that for, A-Train? We're gonna set up a, well, yeah, we're gonna set up a fob. Down yonder. All right, so now see, all right, see the number on the right at the bottom left of the screen? So there's my health and all that stuff. All right, so this is looking good. There's my health and all that. Okay, see how that number's going down? It means we're about to cross the center axis of the map, the north. So we're going north here. If we walk north, that left number's going up, right? Okay, the middle number is your altitude. Now we're in the negatives. Oh yeah, it's up this way. I forgot. All right, we checked that out. We don't want to deal with that. Plus, up this way is the cave with the pink crystals and that deal. There's a ton of crap up here. So what we're going to do is set up a fob. 3, 2, 1. There's 2. There's the 1. And then we'll pick up some extra iron. Because we'll build and we'll store stuff. There's just a lot down here to explore. Yeah. Because there's that ship over there. I think there's another golden trunk over there, maybe. And that cave is up here on the left. Or what's the 585? All right, so we got to go that way. We're at -638, which is pretty close to that. So we're about halfway down there. That said, let's set up shop here. Give me a couple more iron. There's a ton of crap down here. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface of the map, really. This is a super cool game. If you're not familiar with Planet Crafter, I highly recommend it. And I'm pretty sure David will back me up on this. It for the value for the money is unbelievable. Oh, you know what? I want to build one more because we're going to put consumables in here. One more of those, one of these, one of these. Now we can make oxygen canisters. And if I go grab an aluminum and maybe a super alloy, we'd be able to make a water collector hoop joop. All right, so we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I do have an aluminum on me, but I don't want to use it. We're going to use that for mine, for the mine thing. Now let's just see what we get here. Excuse me. If we set up shop, if we built a mine here, or extractor. Shoot, I need the titanium. Oh, that's easy enough. It's all over the place. Okay. Now, Let's see if there's any... What? Okay, this is just iron. So, yeah, that's a waste. All right. And there's different biomes on the planet for the base materials. There's places you can go collect cobalt, and what it tells you this. When you get the GPS satellites up enough. Where do we want to go? We want to stay mission focused here on the uranium mine. Oh, hello. Maybe we just want to go down here and explore this, whatever the hell this crash satellite is. Open debris. Yeah, look. Oh, there's the aluminum we need. Hooray. That solves that problem. Okay, so now... Yeah, see, we got silicon, aluminum. Wait, super alloy. We need that for the drill, don't we? Ah, crap. We can't use that yet. Okay, never mind. We'll find another one. Well, wait. I need this. One of these, this, and that. Okay. All right. Shoot. I really would like to build the water collector. So I need another super alloy, and I have a second aluminum, right? I do. Okay, so we need another super alloy. Let's go to the ship. Or to this, wherever the hell this is. This busted ass ship thing, as Will Smith would call it. Isn't there a gold trunk here somewhere? Now, these are a couple of frog larva pits, okay? So keep that in mind. It's 3 of them here. Holy crap. You can actually get up on top of this, but I don't really want to fap around with that. Oh, here we go. Give me a super alloy. Damn. Tusca seed is good. Nothing else really is worth it. All right. I would love to find a water bottle and a super alloy. Another Tusca seed. That's good. That's good. Uranium's always good and aluminum's always good. All right. Let's see here. Super alloy. There's our problem solved. Hooray. Let's get that. And we'll grab the eggplant, but what we really want is, I think I saw, wasn't there beans in here? There was. All right. Now we can produce food at our fob too. All right. Back to the fob. We'll come back over and search this in a minute, but it'd be great when we get the drinkable, the water filter thing for our suit. Okay, so now we have we have aluminum. So we need a silicon, magnesium, and a cobalt. There's a silicon. I see a cobalt. And magnesium. Cool. All right, now we got water. Then let's go grab a iron. Yeah, I see you. We can get some food cooking. Oh, oi. Oh, I hit the button on one. Okay, so put that there. Put that there. The rest of this. Wait, we need. Okay, these can go. That can go. That can go. That's an extra, and that stays with me. Okay, now. Got it. Cut. We need some food. Cut. That is a true fob. I mean, that's a bass. Bass. How low can you go? Turn it up. Here we go again. Oh, there's something in that cave. Is this the oh, hello. Oh, what? What? Oh, wah, 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 wah. Take. Message. It's been 6 months since the crash and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. The planet is cursed. I can feel it. I'll have to go back to the crash site. I think there was a secret room in the control bay. A deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screens. But it's been a while. I hardly remember. See, this person had the... This is your first look at a fusion reactor. That's the shizzle right there. Let's take that. Let's go ahead and take these. Thermoseed, I guess we could take that. That's... Alright. We'll take that and that. I don't want... Yeah, this stuff's just for looks. Alright, let's head back to the fob, unload this. Oh no, you know what we need to do? We need to put a beacon on the fob. There's a lot of crash stuff over here. But did you see over that way, when we got close to that pit, there was a crash site that it's like rocks built up in front of it. Now this should actually have generated our first bottle of water. Hooray. We are in business. Okay. Now I'm already looking to add more storage here. There's just so much around here. Why didn't you come here earlier, A-Train? Well, because this build was all about seeing if we could build underwater. Right? By doing it in advance. That was the whole point of the exercise. Oh, you know something? If we get 2 iron, we could build a desk and then we could build a, let's go east. I want to see if we can find the pink pulsar quartz, even though we don't have the deal unlocked. Here it is. I think it's this pit here. Yep, it's frozen over right now still. Yeah, this is one of the places where you'll find pink pulsar crystal for the fusion reactors. And this floods with water, so you gotta be prepared for that with your O2. Wow, that's blowing hard and fast. Oh, I did not build a hoopajoop. Yeah, well look, wind's blowing hard and fast. Oh, might be a storm coming in. I'm glad these don't wreck us like they do on Planet Base. Oh, that's not just a storm coming in. Oh, this is a resupply. We haven't had one of these in a while. Okay. So, these are your general minerals crashing down right now. Aluminum, cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, and titanium. So no big deal. Yeah. So if I just go grab a couple of iron, and then like, ooh, nice. So we need 2 iron for the desktop, and then so 3 iron and a silicon. Really? Oh, and a beacon. We need to build a beacon. Okay, so there's the desk and the deal beacon. Titanium, silicon, and aluminum. I know we have an extra aluminum. And I know we're really not that far from home base, but oops, hang on. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. But we have two chips we can cash in. Microchip map, okay. And T2 and building or vehicle inventory increase. Okay, cool. All right, so this is going to be the East Fob. Well, that was dumb. Turned it around. It was facing me. Okay. Let's see. The sun rises in the... Be a good color for this. Oh, you know what? The pink pulsar quartz is over here. So we'll make it pink. Okay, cool. All right. Everything's turning reddish again, but the winds aren't kicking up. So let's replenish. And then we can make a run or fly. New message received. Well, I don't have a frickin' message thing. What's the message thing? Iron, 2 silicon, and a magnesium. While we're at it, we might as well do an iron, silicon, and magnesium. silicon. Let's just have our information stuff. Is that a trunk? That's a trunk. What kind of junk's in the trunk? Oh, pressure multiplier fuse. That's nice. Sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's why you got to look around everything. I know this is going to seem stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. You right there. Good. There we go. All right, so now we can actually make the transmission screen, and then I wanted to build the energy level screen just so we can see. Cool. 568. Okay, what's the message? Message from Riley. Encrypted. Use ore extractors in different areas to extract specific materials. Rockets are really important to help boost your generation of encrypted. Okay. Thanks, Riley. Your real help. All right, so we got some cool stuff here. That's a cool thing. We don't have any of that yet. That and that. Okay, cool. And whoops. 72%. Let's grab an extra water just in case. All right, we're trying to get to the uranium deal. Oh, that's right. It's in this little valley right here. 585. Yeah, we're getting close. Cha-ching. Why'd you pick up mushrooms, A-Train? Because you need 3 or 4 of them, especially, I mean, up until you get to the tier 2 grower thing, food grower. Mushrooms are used to make bioplastic. This is it right here. In fact, we almost scooted past it. This right here will do. Should be. Nope, it's iron. Damn it. 585. Oh, is it down here? And minus 661. Oh, here we go. Beauty. Found it. All right. Nice. Okay, now, that said, that, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Just to replenish your oxygen. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. So I think we could make the flight back to base from here non-stop. I mean, I know we built 2 fobs and we've got the aluminum field fob. So we've got coverage. Okay, cool. Oh no! What? Crap. Ugh. Come on. Really? Damn. Do I have to go deeper into the cave, maybe? Nope. Still iron. Disappointed! Well, poop. I don't understand what happened. Maybe right here. Nope. Psych. All right, let's top off O2 and then we're going to make flight. Well, shoot. Oh, that's what it is. You're right. Because I'm like, why? What the hell is the purpose of the T2 if you can't select? Nope, you got to have the T2 for the special ores. Uranium. Maybe zeolite. Because with the T1, we're able to pull osmium. Okay, yeah, yep. You're right. But it's not until you get the T3 that you can just select, hey, only mine this. And you don't get all the ancillary other crap. Still some aluminum down here to pick up. Oh, I don't know if I've been in that ship yet. The lagoon is filling in nicely. Makes me miss that first base I had. All right, what do we got here? Lots of uranium, which is good. Lots of uranium. Fixes that issue. Okay, we got an iridium rod. Oh, nope. You don't go there. Poop. Man, that's a double whammy. This episode's been a real kick in the nuts. Titanium's in overflow state because we tore down all the stuff. Oops. Oh, we got cobalt too to dump off. That's going to go right there. Tusca seed. We can swap that out. We can also cash in our chippy chip. Vehicle equipment increase. Okay. Oh. Pull our food. Hello. All right, Tusca seed is an upgrade on these. Oh, we should have algae now too. That's 250, 250. All four of these are 250, which means you come out, you go in. Cool. All right, so there's that. Now, let's go see where we're at. Yep, the next level's underwater. How much higher will the water go? Sploosh. So this is why I kind of built this little deck deal here. See now? So we go in here. Now we're up to this level, and now we're back up. Hooray. What was it that we need to make? Oh, yeah. We need fertilizer. That's in the, it takes 2 algae and an eggplant. 3 algae, sulfur, and 2 eggplant. And we need 2 of those. So we need 4 eggplant. Okay. We need 6 algae, which I think we got, and then we need 2 sulfur. And then this allows us to make the fertilizer. And then we're going to need bacteria samples, which means we're going to need more algae. So we're going to have to let that cycle. I'm going to think about how I'm going to put some storage up there. Yeah. Right there. Yep. Wow, that really tightens those gaps up, huh? Cool. All right, so we can put the algae and the fertilizer in here. Because we need to build this. We need 2 bacteria samples, which is going to take a little more algae. And then we're going to have to fly over and get some yeah, what I said. Sulfur. And you can gather sulfur from the sulfur fields with a T1 drill. So that works out. Folks, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you are, please drop us a like. It really helps the channel. I appreciate you being here. And I hope you're having a happy hump day. Yeah. A little disappointed. Our master plan of having a partially underwater base failed because the devs failed. What do you mean, A-Train? What are you knocking on the devs for? there was no atmosphere on this planet. Now, tell me, you're not going to sleep in your spacesuit. Well, not with your helmet on, right? Well, maybe you are. But, I mean, I feel like the useful thing for this game would be you have that door there. You set another one right here. That's an airlock. You're in civilian clothes right now. You process into the airlock. It changes you into your suit, and then you go outside, right? You come back in. It changes you back into civilian clothes. Boom. Right? And there should be a reason for you to sleep. But if these units are, you know, able to withstand pressure, then there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to keep water out. Does that make sense? If anything, you're going to overpressure them to keep the outside atmosphere out. Right? You tracking? So yeah, this compartment's underwater. I'm hoping this compartment section will stay above water. If it doesn't, it's not going to be a loss. But we had living quarters that were set up to be underwater, and like an observation lounge, which would have been super cool because now I was going to put fish stuff out there, and it would look really cool. So hopefully that water level is not going to rise too much more. It's at 25. It may go to 26 or 27. So I think we'll be okay for this lower level here. In which case I may build just some living quarters where you're literally look out your window and you're at the, I mean, you're on the lake level, right? That'd be super cool. But building a base like this takes time and patience. So I started a whole new game just for this, and it's kind of been for all right. Heat's coming up, oxygen's coming up. These are two big things. Lake water collector. Oh, lake water collector. Let's make one of those real quick. Oh, 3 bioplastic nuggets. I think we've got 3. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Oh, we do. Fruity pebble. Aluminum. So yeah, I really wish the devs would. Just those 2 things. I mean, I honestly think you should have to sleep, right? Am I the only person that thinks you should have to sleep in the game? It would make sense, right? There's the foundation slope. That's awesome. All right, now this can just go like right here. Because you can stand on the shore and then you can open it. Oh, I said 10. I'm sorry. I was incorrect. It's 8. I think you should have to sleep. I think there should be airlocks. And I think the base facilities, as long as, okay, again, now, if you made this an airlock, right? This module here. So we have an inner pressure door. That's the outer pressure door, right? And this could open out to underwater. So you walk in, your suit goes on. Hi, Pearl. How are you? This episode was for you. And I hope you've been watching, maybe in silent and lurking. I went and restarted a whole new game and built a whole base just to test how we could possibly have an underwater base. And it failed. I'm sad to say. But anyway, so I'll show you how to pick the algae here in just a second. You just basically wait till it's ready, go down there and click on it. You see what I'm saying though, airlock? So you get the outer and the inner door, right? So if this were water outside the door, right? You walk into the compartment, you don your suit, and then the compartment fills with water. And then you go out into the water. That's, I'd like to see that. And then if you're just out in wherever, you come in, the room drains of water, you're in your civilian clothes, you walk into the boom. Okay? The algae, actually, I'd be ready to harvest. So, oh, it's close. It's almost there. 97, 98, 99, and just for pearl. Right. Uh-oh, my hydration is low. See, I had 2 more levels of base down here. Actually, no, was this the lowest level? Yeah, we had an observation room. Go back and watch earlier in the episode. God, I was so disappointed. You guys could tell I was disappointed, right? Because I did all this work, played all these extra hours. This is a different game. I started over just so we could build a base specifically to test. Oh, yeah, 1 level lower. So, yeah, it came out to here. And there was maybe 1 more level down. We had 3 underwater. Yeah, you're right. Because we had 2 underwater staterooms here. And then we dropped down, had another underwater stateroom. And then there was basically the commander's stateroom on top of the observation room. So yeah, the base went like all the way out here. 100% growth. All right, now these should pop here in a second. So it says not. Oh, sorry, not ready yet. 45%. Anyway, when those are there, you just swim up to them and you pick them. Just click on them, and that's how you pick them. All right. So anyway, nuts. Oh, we need to build some of these. We need fertilizer. We have 2 fertilizer already, so we're going to put that to use now. And then because I want to get these going. These need your highest level flour. So, if you look, like, these things, a VeggieTube generates 13 oxygen per second at a energy of minus 7.25. These 161. Okay, and it produces plants. So you want the flower spreader, and you put the golden seed or whatever in there. All right, so I need 2 fruity pebbles. Boop, boop. And the 2 fertilizers upstairs, we put them in here. Boop, boop. Got it. Okay. So now, we're going to go get a couple of seeds. So we're going to pull our Nullna seed, and then we're going to replace it with a Pastera, and then we're going to actually pull a Briella seed, because these are your lower tier oxygen production stuff. Okay, you want the highest level multiplier you can get. So we'll go over here. We got golden seed here, and we're going to replace that with a Nullna, and then we got like 4 golden seeds I picked up at various places, and then replace that with a Briella. So these are the ones inside are your tier 2. These are your tier 3. So you want your best seeds in these until you get the flower spreaders. Yeah, I have the dive platform. That's right. So you want to go swimming, it'll be cool. So let's fly over here. We'll do the flowers over here. Yeah, flower spreader. And then they put out whatever flowers you've selected to put in them. Oh, you got to put the thing in there, by the way. Don't forget that. With the grass spreaders that have the Lerma steeds, they just build with it. But these, you got to do this. And then you can make, I mean, you can do different ones and make it pretty, whatever. There's all kinds of pretty, different flowers and whatever. It's just whatever you want to do as far as growing your garden. All right, so we're going to have to make some more fertilizer so we can make the biodome too. But that's okay. these are 83%, so they're on their way up. I need that. So we've had some disappointments. The whole base concept, disappointing. We got to wait for the tier 2 ore extractor before we can mine uranium. Disappointing. But I think the base looks pretty cool. And I literally cleared this entire valley of all the resources it had. Nothing's left here. It's either stored in these cases or in cases up there at the fob, or it's in the base. And that's why I have so much iron and titanium now, because I had so much more built. So let's go out on the... Okay, these are ready. Oh, almost 65%. So yeah, you just go up to them when they're ready and click, click, click. Is this touching the bottom? This bobs up and down in the water. No, that's cool. All right. I mean, that's a detail, but whatever. Okay, maybe we could do us a GPS rocket real quick. Do the mapping rockets. And then I think we're going to wrap it up. I've had some physically demanding days this week, and I kind of want to chill a little bit. Okay, so we need 5 super alloy, 3 micro compass chips, and 2 rocket engines. Or, oh, I can't do a super alloy rod. So 5 super alloy, 3 micro compass chips, and 2 rocket engines. Right? Now we've actually caught up where the other game is, so we'll just keep pressing on with this one. I finally kicked it in the ass and, you know, got stuff. So we need 5. Okay. And then 3 micro compass chips, and then rocket engines. So rocket engines, we need 2 of those. So we need 2 iridium rods, 2 fruity pebbles, and 4 uranium. Okay, there's our rocket engines. And then we need 3 micro compass chips. That's right here, doofus. So we need 6 aluminum, 3 silicon, 3 magnesium. Do I have 6 aluminum? I do not, but that's okay. I know where I can get one more. Did I have that right? No, I just need 2. Oh, no, I gotta make 3 of them. 3 silicon, right? Yeah, 3 silicon. Okay. We even flew over. So we know where... I saw an aluminum... Oh, there's that crashed ship over here, too. We haven't explored, but now I'm loaded up with stuff, so... We're going to grab this aluminum. Or a aluminum. That'll do. Okay, we're in business. The next episode, we'll build the bio lab. Oh, no, we did build the bio lab. What a dork. Duh. Okay. So that should be what we need for the 2 rockets. Those will be ready in like a second. Hello? All right, GPS rocket, stand by. Ready. Sky's clear, range is clear. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Anybody have any questions about the game? All right, now we can reload. Boom. And a T2. Sky's clear, range is clear. 3, 2, 1, launch. Cool. All right. Let's see if our algae's ready yet. And sploosh. 87%. All right. Well, I know our food's ready upstairs. Oh, we're getting a resupply. Dingy ding. Sandstorm maybe. Biofood, boom, 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 and that, and then 2 of those, 1 of those. Iron and aluminum. We're out of aluminum, aren't we? We are. Oops. Oh, you know what? No, we're not. Boom. We got aluminum. We'll go ahead and clear all of it out. Hopefully next episode I can start building the Destructinator boxes. Because we don't need all these materials other than what we want. And so you just chuck them in the Destructinator box and boom. Confetti. Alright. Nope, not you. Cobalt, boom. Iron. Iron. Magnesium's full. Magnesium 2. Silicon. Nope. Both titaniums are full and we're overflowing here. Cool. Alright, so there's that. And then we need 2 iron, which I just put. Let's see. You and you. Is that did I miss or leave behind a mushroom seed earlier? I think maybe I did down south. Okay. That's okay. Bring you and you and you. Okay. I'll come back for that. Yeah. Okay, so there's storage. There's the way to that lab. Can I walk through here? Nope, it makes my butt too big. Crap. Whoops. All right. Now a bigger algae generator. All right. And then over here. Oh, you know what? That to me daft. Here. It's like they make room for it. Yeah, so yeah, you got room to put your food stuff over here. I mean, it blocks the view, but just make an observation lounge up top. Whatever. You know? So let's see where we're at here. We still don't have anything going. Oh, yeah, we kind of do here. We just unlocked that. Plants are coming along. We got to get to 80 tons to get the beehive, which is cool. And then you get to the butterfly dome, which is super cool. Tree seed, Ilani fish, then you get fish eggs and stuff. But we got to do insects to get animals. But we're moving along now, so this is a good thing. You know what? I think I'm going to take this out here, and I'm going to put it... here instead. Yeah. For now. That's subject to change. Yeah. Go out here on the sun deck. Down the algae fields. Oh. Where are we at here? Sploosh. Oh, that water's rising. Oh, okay. Here's how you collect it. Collect. It's ready to go. These tier 1s only make 4 each. Maybe 5. Okay. Now. Ooh, machine optimizer. That's what we got the hookup for. Okay, so far we're holding. So far. Now, let's look at the... Oh, we need bioplastic. What do we need for bioplastic? Mushroom, silicone, and water bottles. Hey, 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 guess what I have? Oh, yeah. Hang on. There's algae there. And then we can do egg. Plant here, and then we can do mushrooms. Okay, boom, and then for now we can put one more right here. And that will just be for squish, or squash. Actually, I'm going to eat one of those. Okay. So, we want to make bioplastic. Because we got the stuff to make fertilizer. I think. We need bioplastic, though. Bioplastic takes mushrooms. Mushrooms, silicone, and water. Okay. Cool. All right, there's that. Now, we've got to make 3 algae, 1 water, 1 eggplant, 1 sulfur. 3 algae, 1 sulfur, 2 eggplant. And sulfur. So this is where sulfur is a little goofy on where you store it, because you'll use it in the biolab and you'll use it in here for production stuff. And then we need magnesium and 2 super fruity pebbles. Cool. All right. So now so we'll just deconstruct that and that, and then we reevaluate where we put this. It doesn't need to be far, but that's pretty good. That'll work. And I just got bioplastic back, so that helped. Maybe I was planning on building more than I did. But that's okay. Put that there. See, because you need water up here too. Trust me, later on, you'll wind up with like 2 cabinets full of water. If you start having robots bring that stuff around and everything, it's crazy. Yeah, we'll let one of those go for now. Cool. All right. Everybody having a good time? Yeah, so that's going to do its thing under here. Shallow water sometimes seems to be the better way to grow this. Now, I'm really hoping, you know what, we still have a little room to work with. We are at level what, 24? 25. 26. Would be the base of those modules. It's not a big deal. We'll be okay. This is going to be a little goofy. I'm going to wind up putting a platform at the bottom of it. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Yeah, I still have to put a platform at the bottom of it. So. Oh, no, that worked. Oh, that worked right. Nice. All right, so if you want to go for a swim, you can just walk out and bloop. And go for a swim. So come stay at my luxurious, I guess I'm going to have to figure out at least a base crew quarters. Whoa, let's not do that. But yeah, if this water doesn't go any higher, I'll probably add some crew quarters along the way here. So if anybody wants to join my crew, air quotes, join my crew, right? Like I had done on previous base, I'll have quarters available for you. So, all right, cool. Anybody got any questions? Anything you want to know about Planet Base? now available on Steam from Miju Games, a man and a woman in France who have made this, and it is just tremendous. I don't think you have to have a super high level computer to run it. Oh, I gotta make a boom boom powder. Oops, I don't need. Tremendous value. Ah, it's the other. Yeah. Other way the recipe goes. So I have to start collecting sulfur next time. So what's going to happen, just looking forward here on the channel, I know I've just gotten back into streaming, which is hopefully fun for you guys. I'm actually going on a 2-week road trip for work. So there will be, I'll still be interacting and stuff. I'm going to take my laptop with me, but I won't be streaming. So make sure you go check out all the other fun stuff to see on the channel. And I'm going to Kentucky for a week and then Virginia for a week. So this will be my first road trip, chance to make some money. I'm kind of hoping I do some traveling coming up. And then eventually my objective at work is to get into a position where I'm in management and don't have to travel so much. The reason being, on the road you make per diem. And you know that computer I've been talking about now for some period of time, that I want to update my computer? That's how you do it. Make per diem. Well, you know what? A couple more detail things here before we break loose. Some videos I want to watch and stuff I like to do to wind down. Do a few of these. Yeah, these don't have supports under them. Nope, break away. There we go. Cool. Let's go up here. Give you guys the kind of aerial view of the base. Oh, now we should be able to get through over there to that next section too. Well, I say that, but I have a comms tower in the way. The idiot who put that there. There we go. That's better. There's the base. A little smaller than it was when we started the episode. But, so no matter how you slice it, you cannot build modules underwater. They will fill with water, regardless. Unfortunately. I think the water level stabilized. So 25 is your water level. That area over there is going to start filling soon. Because we got to get over into that direction. Next episode. Probably tomorrow night. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Like I said, I'm going to be heading out of town for a couple weeks. So I want to give you guys some content while I can. So I'll plan on a live stream tomorrow evening. Lord willing, the river don't rise. Or the lake in this case. Unless something goes sideways at work and I'm just like, hell with that. Friday night, I will probably stream. Saturday, no. Sunday, yes. We leave out Monday, early Monday morning. So, yeah. I'll give you guys just some ideas, stuff to look forward to here over the next few days before I leave town. And you can still reach me on Discord. Make sure to join our Discord. There's a link in the description below. Become part of the A-team. You can chit-chat with other members. Lots of tips, tricks, and how-to videos and stuff on there, especially for Medieval Dynasty. And I'm just going to take a hiatus from MD for a while. Well, at least for a bit. The game's gotten boring. There's, you know, the devs are not communicating anything. So, you know, whatever. They don't need my, you know, promotion of their game. They don't know who I am. They don't know me from Adam. Actually, they do, because pretty sure I caused some changes to the game along the way. So, anyway. So, yeah, join us on Discord. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to make a donation, you can do that via PayPal. There's a link in the description below. We appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Anybody got any questions before I go? Hit that like button. It's free. See, we're at lakes. Now we're heading to Moss. Yeah, so I think we're done with the lake water rising. Hooray. And we got 800 kilowatts of power, which is great considering earlier in the episode, we had 7, right? So if you go back and watch this now 3 hour and 40-minute episode, you'll see where we've come. Oh, that is showing the direction I'm facing. That's cool. So if we zoom out, you can see there's the, well, there's the aluminum fob and mine ore extractor. And there's the pink fob. And we call it the pink fob because at some point we're going to go into, where is it? Why do those look like feet? I think here. I think we wind up going down into here to get the pink quartz. So we need to go explore a lot more stuff. And then you got crazy stuff over here too. We gotta get to this dark zone. Yeah, over here. This is the one of the 2 zeolite areas. And then there's the cave entrance. That takes you underground to the whole cave complex. And then there's the volcano over here. There's this ship, which is partly exposed. This is the volcano. There's a big ship over here. So, I'm going to go way up here, and there's the beach. Way up here, there's the beach. Okay, way over here. Where the hell is it? Maybe we have to have the next level GPS satellite. Oh, wait, there we go. I thought there was a beach area somewhere. Pearl, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you're a subscriber by now. And then we got to get down and check all this out. The rainbow caves down here. Then there's all the tundra stuff up here that's melting down. And we got to get down into the valley. So there's all this over here with all the super alloy. And then this over here is starting to flood. And I think there's a uranium cave down in here. There's a crash ship. There's a bunch of stuff everywhere. I'm just way behind on getting stuff. Crash ship may be right in here. So yeah, lots to see, lots to do. Lots to do, lots to do. Cool. All right. Thanks for hanging out, gang. Again, like, share, and subscribe. And join us on Discord. And, oh, whoop, boop, boop, boop. Damn it. You had to do this to me. Now I want to know how these work. We'll find out tomorrow. On the next episode of Planet Crafter, now available on Steam from Miju Games. So, thanks for hanging out, gang. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.